I don't think we got to do that shit together, do we?
I mean, yeah, twins, you do everything together. Let me tell you something, though.
No, not everything.
Not everything.
Well, maybe not everything.
Nope.
Bullshit.
I can see how that
Definitely
Bullshit.
not everything.
that could be a privacy concern. But
Yeah.
let me.
I every time you say that, I see the little kid in the back.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
I wonder what it's like for a recovering cocaine addict to have to get to the times around winter and you see all the snow outside.
Yeah.
What does that do to your...
What goes on in the mind?
You know what it does? They want to live in that 24/7.
Or they want to put the appropriate glasses on.
No, you know
observe
how I know they want to live without 24/7? Because we had at least 3 feet of snow hit.
See? Yeah. And I imagine they just want to go out there and swan dive in that shit and
and
just
our
open up their nostrils.
co-host, I sent the pictures on Discord, and our co-host said, "Is it just me, or don't you want to live in that 24/7?" I'm like, "No, I'm pretty sure it's just you."
Yeah, it's just you.
Well, he would say that.
Yeah.
Again, because of what Lamar was
I was
saying.
just saying.
Right.
Well, speaking of man with cocaine glasses,
Shall we bring him in?
Yeah.
let's bring in the co-host, Tone Smith.
You might as well bring in the cocaine diver.
People are going to think I have a complex, man.
Well, I
you
mean,
do.
That's their problem. Okay, that's their problem.
You're the one painting the
But if
picture,
you
Tone.
do, that's okay, Tone.
We
It's
know the
okay.
real Tone Smith.
Look,
Okay?
I'm going to make Cressy proud, and I'm going to make a Suno AI song about Tone and his love of the white powder.
Oh, there you go.
And I'm going to feature it on the next popcorn night.
Tone, are you going to go outside and sprinkle a little bit of snow on those glasses of yours and pretend it's just a line of fun?
Just for you.
Just for us. There you go. You heard it right here, folks.
How was your weekend, Tone?
My weekend was good. How was your Thanksgiving?
Oh, the Thanksgiving was good.
I mean, it was good
We were scattered.
until Friday and Saturday when Lamont and I got sick because we got carb sickness.
Yeah, we did.
Too much carbs.
Oh, my God.
Way too much. Yeah. We're just so
It's only
stupid.
one day.
I thought we was going to die.
No, that's what we thought. It was
Yeah.
only one day, but literally we were up until 3 a.m. on Saturday morning because we were so sick
Oh, shit.
from so many carbs and sugars that we ate. We could not
Oh, I
sleep.
couldn't even sleep. I couldn't even roll on my left side.
Yeah,
It was
we
bad.
could not. We had to
I
sit
think
up.
I had GERD at one point.
We went downstairs. We went downstairs to the basement at 3 a.m. because we could not lay down.
Right.
We were so sick.
Yeah.
So at like 3:30 in the morning, I looked at him and I said, "Well, I guess on Christmas we're having a salad, aren't we?"
Yeah. Shit. Don't feel too bad because in Arizona,
my God.
Donnie and I and Stacy, his wife, we made this huge Thanksgiving dinner. Huge.
Oh, us too. Did you
Yeah.
not see the picture?
I saw the
for
picture.
2 fucking people.
But we make this for quote unquote 11 people. So whatever in our mind, we thought, let's feed 50 people.
Yeah.
And it turns out that these 11 people, they were all geriatric. So their
see?
plates look like freaking 2-year-old plates.
Nothing. They look
ate
like our plates. Yeah.
They ate
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
And I just thought, oh,
We had turkey, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, stuffing, rolls.
Yes. Yeah. It was.
The spread was fucking ridiculous,
Yeah.
Tone. It was ridiculous on the table. You thought we were feeding 12 people.
Same here.
What was on your plate, Tone? What was in your household?
So we went to my sister's. It's her favorite meal of the year. Her birthday's in June. And when we were kids, our mother would make whatever we wanted for dinner for our birthdays. That was a thing. So we would have Thanksgiving dinner twice a year.
Oh,
Have it in June,
nice.
birthday every year. 2 different turkeys. My brother-in-law made a what's it called? When you beef in bread and you bake it. It's
I know what you're talking about.
whatever.
Yes.
There was chicken.
Oh my God, what was it called?
And 2 different stuffings, rolls. My
2
wife
different
famous
stuffings.
green bean casserole, 2 different stuffings.
Jeez.
What else? My father-in-law made homemade bread. We had a charcuterie plate. We had
a carb
Had
cardiac event.
Cardiac.
Event. A
Well,
cardiac event.
15 of us though. Plenty of people to eat it all.
Yeah. I would imagine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not here.
And that's the other
Italians
thing
roll deep.
I forgot was you had the sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
as well.
We had sweet potato casserole also.
Ooh, that
yes.
sounds good.
Um, So shall we ask our special guest what he had for Thanksgiving?
Might as
I
well.
don't think they do Thanksgiving out there on that island.
They
Kent,
don't.
Do you
They
guys
don't.
do Thanksgiving out there?
No, because we have nothing to be thankful for.
See?
Yeah, they didn't kill
There
not
you
one
go.
Indian. I mean,
See?
you know,
Yeah,
it's just
Yeah,
not-
yeah.
I probably
Yeah.
shouldn't have said
You
that.
should
We-
figure it out, Kent, and then that way you guys can just indulge in like stupid food.
I couldn't, listening to that, I couldn't help remembering that little Britain sketch where the guy, Tom Baker's going, he says, 85% of Americans are morbidly obese. The rest of
yeah.
them are just fat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Scheisse. I would say that's 100% correct.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yep. and Lamont and I were totally fucking sick on Saturday because of it.
Yeah.
It was just.
Don't
Because
do
we
that.
ate like a morbidly obese person.
Yeah, don't
It
do
was
that.
so stupid.
And our stomachs
So-
weren't even that fucking big.
Oh my god, so stupid!
Yeah.
On Saturday, we looked at each other like I was saying at
Stupidest
3:30
thing
in
we
the
ever
morning,
did.
and we're like, we're having salad for Christmas dinner.
Jesus.
Yes, we are.
Stupidest thing we ever did.
We still have food in the refrigerator.
I
that
think
I'm about-
everybody still has food in the refrigerator,
Yeah,
to be
it's-
and you
honest.
can't even donate it. It's just like, what do you do with it? You fucking toss it for the birds.
I guess we can toss it for like the deers
The
or
deer.
the
Yeah.
what is it we have here? Wolves?
No.
No,
No,
coyote.
coyotes.
Coyotes.
Okay.
Deer no we have
Morbidly
wolves.
obese wildlife.
Yeah. Let them get fat off of our leftovers.
Look, Kent Spong, it's nice to have you in the house. I think
Hey,
a
thank
lot of people have been waiting for the Spong Dong to show up on his magic carpet of instruments, ladies and gentlemen.
And he has quite a few of instruments, ladies and gentlemen.
One or two.
Yeah.
One or two.
The only guy I know that has a CS80.
Right?
Do you? I don't, because that's not mine, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
well, it's in your possession right now, so I'm going to call it what it is.
Yeah, I suppose 9/10 of the law. Yeah.
If it's not yours, Kent, you should send it to its rightful owner.
Yeah.
Shall I send you my email or my address, my mailing address?
Yeah.
And for all of you that's wondering who Kent Spong Gellis is,
Yeah,
he's-
fucking Google him.
yeah, Google him. He's the guy that fixes all your synthesizer worries.
Isn't that
If you
what
don't know,
It should
now
say.
you know.
It should
Isn't
say
that
on the
what Kent
website.
says?
It just say Google me.
Google me,
bitch.
bitch.
Google me,
me,
bitch.
Yeah.
Isn't that what Ken says? Google me, bitch.
That's exactly what we did.
I'm gonna do a Suno AI song about Google me, bitch.
There you go. Steve
I
will
actually
be
said
proud.
it to a guy on
Steve
YouTube
would
only
be
a couple
pissed.
of days ago.
Google me.
He goes, "How come you know so much about Synth then?" And I went, "Google me, bitch."
There it is.
And
see
then
what
come
I'm
back
saying?
later, he goes, "Oh right, yeah, you do, don't you?"
Yeah.
When I grow up, I want to be like Kent. I want to be able to tell somebody, "Well, who the fuck are you?" And I'd be like, "Google me, bitch."
Do it anyway.
I feel
Do
like
it, yeah, just do it anyway.
I feel like those times are like rare, but when you have an opportunity to do it,
Yeah, do it.
fucking
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
For me, it'll probably just be a mugshot.
Right?
Well, just lie about you. Say you're Taylor Swift or something.
Oh, please. I ain't that fucking white.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm white, but I ain't that white.
Tell him to Google pictures of Taylor Swift on holiday.
Okay, there you go. And then she's much more tanned
That'd be more tanned. Yeah,
and about
okay.
20 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
And then we might look like each other
And limping slightly.
and limpy slightly. Yeah. And then can't bend down.
He comes back
'cause
with a
we're
picture of
back.
Captain Ahab.
Right?
Yeah.
Shall we
Fucking
actually
bum me.
get, like, should we get started with
Yeah,
our
but
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
third
should,
year? Because
actually.
with Kent,
We'll be here 3 hours later doing a fucking pubness.
my timer will go off like 2 hours later.
Right.
I
and
mean,
be
we're
like,
already
it's
freaking 20 minutes into this thing and they haven't done shit.
Jesus. All right. We're going to play our first track from Kent. All of these are just tracks. There's no YouTube videos.
Okay.
I believe this one is Death Oasis. Was it, Kent?
Death Oasis.
What was it? What was it that you sent me?
I think she's,
remember.
I think
Not,
she's,
Jesus.
I think she's making shit up.
What was that, Tone?
No, I'm not making it up.
Maybe.
What was
That-
it, Kent? Or Tone, what was
Oh,
it?
was it Death of Lucius?
Yes, there
Yes,
it is.
there
it
you
is.
go.
Right.
Thank you.
It's actually the only track I can think of that's got death in it.
There you go. Death of Lucius. All right. And I believe this track is 7 minutes long.
Okay.
Oh, God.
No, it's, oh God, please. That's perfect.
7 minutes of the best time of your fucking life.
Exactly. All righty. Here we go with Death of Lucius. Okay, so I just got word that Kent sent the wrong one.
That's the wrong track.
Son of a bitch.
What's
Kent.
wrong with you?
What the hell
Kent?
is wrong with you?
I'm like, and he's just sitting there all cool, like,
I still like it.
We'll just do
I know it was
regardless
nice.
of it wrong or not. It was amazing.
Well, there's about 80% of it missing.
Oh wow.
Okay, because you're going to tell the lamest person
Yeah.
that is
Wait,
80%
I'm like,
missing.
where is
Whoa,
he at?
where's that?
They'd be
coming-
like, what?
All right, well, shit, send the right one.
You could have told me 95% of it
I was
missing.
gonna
I'd be
say,
like, what? Because
fuck.
that sounded like it was 100% fucking awesome.
No.
He said, no.
Oh, no. And you
That's
know what?
fine.
Because I'm on the Mac upstairs, is it
Yes.
going to actually let me in?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I mean, we can continue.
Oh, wait, we got it.
Is this
No.
No.
Not yet until I tell you to. Now you just look like, I don't
Say-
know,
Yeah.
a
Say
silly,
that again,
a
Tone.
silly
Hang
person.
on.
Yeah,
Let
just
Tone
wait.
speak. Hang on.
Is this the version you're looking for on your SoundCloud here with the alien looking motherfucker?
Yeah, I think there was, what it is there's 3 there. There was different stages of its development.
That you're right.
So it should be the highest one up.
Yeah, 12 minutes.
That sounds
Oh,
like it.
we fucking can't do 12 minutes. Sorry. So either you're happy with this 7-minute one, or you send me something completely different. We only got an hour.
Or we could do just 2 tracks if he really wants this one.
Yeah, we could do 2 tracks.
We'll just do 2 tracks then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do this one and then 1 2-minute one.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that one and goodbye. That's short.
Okay. Yeah. Well, both of the other ones that you sent were about 2 minutes on average. So.
Are they? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Really don't.
Tone, did you find that 12-minute one?
Yeah. If you go to his SoundCloud.
Can you copy and paste it in the private chat, please?
Yes. Come on. There you go. Do the thing.
Yeah, then we could probably do like 2 of the 2-minute ones too.
If we keep our questions to a minimum.
If we keep our questions to a
and
minimum.
Kent answers them to a minimum.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Kid's gonna be like, "Oh, go the long way around, you cocksucker, you twats."
All right, give me a minute. Let me see if I can get this. All righty. We have Death of Lucius by Kent. Here we go.
الحياة نبع الحياة يسمر 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 نبع الحياة نبع الحياة عياني نبع الحياة نبع الحياة
Well, Kent,
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine how wonderful that would sound like if it was stereo?
yeah,
Oh, it was in our
it was
ear.
for us.
Yeah.
Why choose the Blue Cross and Blue Shield federal employee program?
Oh,
I have no
gee.
idea.
I don't know why. Why would
Why-
we do
Why
that?
would we?
Why?
I don't
Why?
know. I don't think. Did anybody else hear that?
But I tell you what,
Yeah.
it was stereo for us, and we do apologize, you viewers out there.
We'll post a link in the description.
We'll post a link. You guys can
It's
go
actually currently posted in the description.
in the description right now
As we speak.
Yeah, as we speak.
Okay, so I am going to tell you where my mind was when listening to this. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was a superhero / double agent at Hogwarts watching an Arabic action movie, arm wrestling a line of midgets.
Oh, you wrote this. You actually
Yeah,
wrote
he
it
wrote
out.
that out. And that's a hell of a narrative.
Why
and
would
I
you
want to
have
see the movie.
Why would you have evidence of that?
It Kent scored it for me. So I mean,
Can't. Why would you do that?
What can I say?
Well, yeah,
You're
exactly.
so talented.
I pander to my public.
Good sir. Okay, so I dare not ask this question, but we need to know these answers. This is where we get our answers.
Okay.
How in the hell did you even figure out how to write this fucking theme?
Okay. This comes from initially from a book called Ringworld, which was written by a very talented sci-fi writer called Larry Niven. And on this particular ring world, it's a manufactured world that is a ring around a star. It's the surface of maybe 10 million Earths. And everything goes on this thing. And it basically have this journey of this guy, Lewis Wu, who's working his way around this ring world. And encounters many different things along the way. So the idea was that I submitted a very small demo to start with to a production company that no longer exists now. Descam, I think they were called. Descam or something like that. A small demo, basically saying, "Hey, I want to do film scoring. You know, have you got anything in the pipeline that I might be able to have a crack at?" And I went, "Yeah, there's this Ringwell film. Do you want to have a crack?" I went, "Yeah." You know, there were several other people having a crack at this as well, obviously. And that's where it came from. It was one of the there were several passages that I had worked on because there was no film, and always given because they said, "Do you know the book Ringworld?" And I went, "Actually, yeah, I do." And I went, "Perfect. Tell us which chapters you're going to do." And I went, "Okay." So I picked a couple of chapters, and one of them was about this guy, Lucius, and he was going to be he was kind of a hero in his own right, but he lived on Ringworld, and it was all the story which was leading up to his tragic death, and the way they were doing the films, they were splitting it into trilogy, because why wouldn't you? Because it's 3 times the money. So technically, what it went into was kind of a rolling credits track at the end.
Yeah.
But kind of not. There would be more credits afterwards. This was basically just a finalising of that story. And so I said, "Right, well, can I do this passage?" And he went, "Yeah, go for it." And that's basically what I came up with for it, with the tools that I had available to me. Obviously, I didn't have access to anybody who could sing, not like that anyway. So I had a couple of libraries. I had Ra and Voices of Passion, and although in these particular sample libraries they sung particular phrases, in a tuneful way, but they didn't fit what I wanted. So I put them in, sampled them into the into Cubase and then broke up the sample on its MIDI data and actually cut it up and made it pitch transpose to the notes I wanted her to sing various words within the phrase to make it fit the actual song I'd done. So I got her to sing what I was doing rather than follow what she was singing in the sample.
Right.
So that proved to be ludicrously, stupidly difficult to do in the end.
Imagine.
And but also to make it sound what's the word, natural. Because initially when I was doing it, it just sounded like I was breaking up a sample, and I had to put in little like MIDI dashes to actually get her voice to slowly step up to a particular note as well, rather than get this sort of like, and it sounded very robotic. And then I thought, because this is so ludicrously difficult to do, I thought I'll put in a harmony of it as well, because I'm an idiot, and did that. And
Brilliant idiot.
yeah, so, oh my God, why, so basically it just became this mass of tiny MIDI events and everything, and I had to zoom in and adjusting stuff. But we played it back and it was okay, and I submitted it. I got an email back saying, "We love it. Can't wait to hear it recorded properly." Admittedly, there's noise, there's all sorts of crap going on within that track, and so I took that as a note, shall we say? Yeah, record it properly. Good idea. Yeah, and waited with bated breath, and then after quite a few weeks, I decided to email them again and say, "So, any news on? Did I get the gig or not?" And they go, no, the film's been cancelled."
Yeah.
Oh man.
So, oh, okay. So I put it to one side, and I thought, well, one day I will revisit this, and I will record it again.
Yeah.
But better, with better libraries, plus what I've learned over the years on how to record orchestras.
How
'Cause
long
there's a lot
ago
of things
was
in
this? How long ago was
Oh.
this recording?
God, 12 years ago.
Your sound
Oh
says
wow.
9 years for this specific one, but
Oh, then 9 years, because literally after that was done, I put it out there. Although I did get into a hell of a lot of trouble for that. I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to post it up anywhere.
Nah, no.
So, but it didn't become to anything. So there.
Live and learn.
Fuck them. Yeah.
Lamont, you have any more questions?
No.
About your midget line or anything?
No.
Lamar, do you have anything?
Yeah, I do. All right, Kent. This is I'm gonna ask more deeper questions. I gotta know. I gotta know Kent Spong. I know that you were friends with Hans Zimmer, and you guys like semi work together, and you have other people that you looked up to. But out of all the music you know, out of all the music you've listened to, why this particular path in the genre? Why scoring? What about it?
Because you weren't tied down. Do you know what I mean? Films, I know there's people who have a style and they follow that style, and I respect that. But also, at the same time, it is kind of a genre of music where you can have a crack at anything. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So, somebody can come to you and go, look, say you're a successful scorer, and a guy, I'd have a director come to you and go, oh, I've got an idea for this film, blah, 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 it's set in the 20s. Can you do me a 1920s score? And go, yeah, let's try it, or a 1950s kind of vibe, or can I have a space vibe, can I have it, and you can explore everything and anything, A lot of times you get like, for instance, if you have a group and they have a very successful single, they will be, if not agree amongst themselves, definitely by the record company, their label or whatever, to stick to that type of music they're doing, because that's what people liked you for, so stay with it. And you have that possibility of becoming very stale and then dropping off, you know. So I like the way film music can make you feel. You know, with the visuals, the music can give you this extra boost. It can really put you into the story. You know, that you know, you can have don't get me wrong, you can have great music without having to have visuals, but it is one of those things where it's that little extra, you know. So the visuals are feeding you, and if the music's right and it feeds you and it's part of the visual as well, the whole experience is that more enjoyable because of it. So it's music that can have an effect on people directly, that will stick in their heads, you know. So I mean, you know, when people say to me like, oh, you know, have you heard Bloody Blah's latest single? And I go, I probably, you know.
It's like, yeah, sure.
Do you know what I mean? If somebody goes, oh, have you heard the score from Interstellar? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you
Kent's
also
like,
have a
duh.
visual memory reference to what
It's
you
what
heard.
you connect with.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, of course, it doesn't work for everybody, but for the people it works for, it's great. So, yeah, and I used to do other types of music. Yeah, you know, when I first, you know, discovered synthesizers, I was all, you know, Tangerine Dream and Tomita and, you know, Depeche Mode and Human League, you name it. You know, lots of sequences going and stuff, and little white noise generators for drums where you hit it with the side of your hand on the key because it looks more cool. You go like this, you know. So because you don't play it like that because that's wanky. You go with the side of your hand,
Right.
and you know, Kraftwerk and all that kind of thing. And but I wanted to do more. I wanted to explore more. And then when I hit, you know, with the advent of the sample libraries coming out, and you had these, you know, everybody striving to make instruments that sounded more realistic all the time. And I got swept away with that. The fact that you can sit down at a keyboard and play a piano that sounds exactly the same as some 84 grand piano in a shop somewhere. Yeah, bring it on, mate. Yeah, I'll have some of that.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Lamar, you have anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
Tone?
It must be that it lends to score style music altogether, but specifically that song, I noticed the dynamics you used. You are not, modern music is just brick walls. We all talk about it all the time. But you're taking it a step back even further. You are using such a good amount of like quiet, then loud. You're doing it well. That, and there's so much melancholy in that song specifically. I don't know if you saw, I was holding this up when you started talking about it. When I saw that this song was earlier today when I listened and I saw that you were bringing it from this. I've not read Ringworld, but I like sci-fi, and as a nerdy little kid, I had some relatives that got me like all sorts of books, just about whatever was big in the sci-fi world in the mid 80s. And it was funny today. I hadn't thought about Ringworld or that book in probably a decade. And the second I read that, I was like, I think that's on my bookshelf. And I ran over and pulled it out and I started thumbing through it. It brought me back because I remember looking at that book as a kid and going, wow, this is a fantastical place. Maybe I should probably read the book now as an adult. I'd probably enjoy it.
Yeah.
Back then I probably would not have. Sorry, I'm supposed to be asking you a question. I don't even know what to ask anymore. How are you putting all that emotion in? Does the story give that to you? Is it the memories from reading it when you were young? Like
Yeah. A lot of that is carried in it. It's you see, when you get a great composer can read a script and figure out what he needs to play. So reading the book is, I suppose, pretty much the same kind of. It's kind of the same thing, isn't it? Really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously it has less notes in the at the sides, but yeah, and it's you read the book and you get the vibe of the story and the characters within it, and you can write for the whole. If there's a particular chapter where something happens, as there's a build up, then the music builds accordingly and everything as whatever the whatever the pace the actual scene needs and stuff. And I just loved that. I've done a couple of scores, for people who, like student films and stuff like that, and actually, I've got to work directly with picture, and I found that I could do a bit of that little Vangelis trick of being able to get a nice basic sound piano, start it. Watch the film right through, something like the 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Get a vibe for it, put it back to the beginning, run it again, and start playing.
Yeah.
And actually start playing to what you're seeing.
Sure.
So the visuals give you the emotional cue. You convert that emotional cue literally to music immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you look and you go, no, that doesn't work, and wind it back and have another go, and you go, oh yeah, that's a bit better. And then you and you just you have no idea what it's going to sound like at all until the end. You go, and then you look at the whole thing you've just done and go, yeah, we could do, get more technical about it and go, yeah, maybe if it did this and this and this and this, and then try it out and then try it with the film and, and develop it slowly that way. But 9 times out of 10, I can get a rough idea of what that theme is going to be running through it. Pretty much straight off, and I just like that. It's fun to do.
Yeah.
More than anything else, it's fun to do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Finding your muse that way is great.
Yeah.
Know how to do it, because I don't always know how to.
Sounds like I have no idea.
Yeah, I think the thing is not to expect anything.
Yeah.
Be good to yourself, and don't expect anything, and just see. And you go,
That's a good motto. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
If it's all like you play it back and it's like, yeah, all right, well, fine, scrub, let's have another crack,
Yeah.
or go away, have a coffee, and come back later and see how it feels.
That's a good.
Yeah, I like
good
that.
way. Yeah,
fucking-
that's really good.
I like how you answered
perspective.
that. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Okay. Up next, we have another. It's just a track, not a video, and this one's called "Goodbye." Alrighty, here we go. too short.
Come on, man. What are you doing?
Way too
That
short.
is, you know what? That reminds me of like some Michael Connolly, like Bosch,
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah.
Felonious
Lincoln
Bosch.
Lawyer.
Yeah,
or-
Lincoln Lawyer, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Such a great
Yeah.
feel to that.
Jesus.
Way too short, right?
Way too short.
I was just getting into it.
But patience, Kent. Where did you learn patience? And was there someone you watched to know how to let a track breathe?
That's a question.
Yeah, it is.
I think from listening to others, simply listening to others. Tracks that I've really, really, really enjoyed have had a journey within the track. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's nice sometimes to listen to a track where you just get instant gratification from it, and boom, you're off. But I don't know. It's I think just from listening to other people's stuff, that I've always enjoyed and admired. Even a lot of it comes from listening to the classical stuff as well. Where people weren't afraid to use silence in a track, if it was required, And I don't know. It's. I mean that particular track. I mean, it's a sad track for me anyway. It's. I wrote that for a particular reason, which is basically my dog, Max, when he died, and I was going around the house moping like a complete, like it was nothing to live for kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And because we spent so long, trying to keep him going as comfortable as possible and everything. And Fiona said to me, she goes, "Why don't you just go upstairs and play or something, and instead of moping around, staring at walls and stuff?" And I went, "Yeah." She goes, "Go on." So, and that's what happened. That came out, and I must admit, after I'd done it, it was like a weight lifted off me, and kind of thing. So like, it was something I needed to get out.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, yeah, okay. And it's, it was, but it's the first time I've ever written and recorded a song crying all the time. It keeps stopping and stuff like this. And when I played it to Fiona, I said, "Okay, listen, right, this is what I've done then." So we put it on, and she listened to it, and she burst into tears. And I went, "Oh, she goes, what are you going to call it?" I said, "I'm going to call it Goodbye." She went, "Yeah," and burst into tears again. So, and
you can feel that in the
you
play.
definitely
yeah. And
it's a very emotional piece.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there was a lot of guilt in it as well, I think. So, and I thought, that was one of those tracks where I've gone, yeah, if you start writing how you're feeling as well, it can be quite interesting. Like, I wrote a track when I was really angry, and it was a very, very angry track, basically. And so, I don't think you could play it into anybody; it would start a riot. So, yeah, I think it comes from playing direct from the heart.
Mm-hmm.
I think, not thinking technically about the track you're doing at all. You're not thinking about
just feeling the track.
Yeah, what chord goes with something else or doesn't, or whatever. And
they leave the technical aspect out of it.
Yeah, completely
Pretty
out
much,
of it. It's just literally letting the heart play the stuff instead. Which I know it sounds a bit sort of, a bit sort of, I don't know, a bit girly, I suppose, but.
But those are the best tracks, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes they can be,
Yeah.
But that's one of the reasons why the track is so short.
But I feel
I had
like
no tears left.
I feel like if your emotions are driving the track, then that's exactly what musicians want. They want
Yeah.
You don't want some artificial shit, right? When
Yeah.
you're playing music, you want
that
your
human
Yeah.
expression.
You want your emotion into the music.
And there's no limitation on time. It could be
Right.
2, it could be 5 minutes, it could be 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like playing stuff where there isn't emotion in it, and it's more about not direct emotion anyway, but sort of like hard, fast stuff, and but I don't seem to get the same buzz at the end of it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Lack
If
of
you
feeling.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
And it because like you could think, oh yeah, you're using all these big chords with sevenths and ninths in them and doing all the flowery leads and everything like that, and then you go, I know it all sounds a bit sort of like up my own arse and everything, but it's, I don't know.
Well, that's a good segue into
It's just more fun.
Well, stay there because that's the segue to my next question. I'm glad you went that way with it. So, are you surprised by your own artistic talents?
I still don't recognize it as artistic talent. I see it more as, because essentially what I am doing, I've learnt to play by listening to other people. So all I'm doing is sort of recreating again what other people have done.
Which we all do.
I think, I think we kind of do. So, talent, I don't know. It's
Well, it's
I don't know.
It's sort of that self-recognition that others see in you that some of us may not see in ourselves. So when I pose that question, I'm not trying to like pinpoint anything, but there's things that everyone sees in someone.
Yeah.
And you have this ability, at least in my personal opinion, and it's a very raw talent. We get inspired by a lot of people. Doesn't mean that we are those people. So when I listen to your music, I often wonder, is he aware?
Is he consciously aware
Right.
of how dynamic he really is?
Exactly.
Yeah.
do you know what? I don't really know. Honestly, I don't really know. I think when I'm writing stuff, I always think like, oh, it could be better. It could definitely be better. When I was writing with Simon, I sent him some chords, and I go, I hope he likes them. They're not great or anything like that. And he comes back to me and goes, oh, they're brilliant. I've got this idea with it. And I went, oh, okay, cool. And then I went with what he sent back, and then he went with what I sent back to him again, and everything like that. And I don't know. I suppose, all right, can I play? Yeah, I suppose. But, when people say, oh, can you play F sharp minor? I go, what does it look like? I don't know what F sharp minor chord looks like.
Right.
I play keys,
Right.
and I remember the patterns.
Same here.
Yeah, when
basically.
people say, "Oh, yeah, can you do, E flat and stuff like that?" I go, so that's a what? So there's an E in it, and what else? What makes it flat? So
I think those are the best musicians.
Oh, absolutely. Because I'm the same way.
Best musicians.
Absolute same way.
You just know patterns and the step up or
Yeah.
step down.
And,
Yeah.
and you get away from the whole theory. You get away from just being
And you
crunched
ex- and you
down into
explore,
like this
and you
box.
go on this journey
Right.
Yeah.
without
probably
a treasure
until
map.
you have to
Yeah.
work with other people.
Right.
Right.
Then
Well,
it becomes
then-
a problem because knowing music
But
is
whose
the
problem,
communication
Ken?
Yeah,
tool
but there
between
should
different
always,
musicians.
but there
But
should
whose
always
problem?
be a
Theirs or-
bridge to
yeah.
work with other people.
Right.
Yeah.
People should be always humbled enough to go, how do we communicate now?
Yeah.
Because you can always communicate with another musician.
Especially
Yeah.
somebody has talent.
When
Yeah.
Tony came to visit us,
He communicated.
he communicated with us.
Amazingly. Yeah.
And we worked through an issue, So it just
I
Yeah.
depends.
agree.
on
And even when we were in Wyoming, when we had the jazz drummer,
the drummer.
Yeah.
who was
Right.
just like, he was like,
Educated.
chords, notes. You're supposed to do
Quantize.
Yeah.
It was almost
And then
robotic
he,
in a way.
yeah, and then he played with you guys. He's like,
And he was like, "Oh, this is all improvised. Like we're improvising."
yeah. But you
know?
still can have some sort of communication.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. Tone, do you have anything?
I do. The CS80, correct on that song?
Yeah.
I don't know. You've talked about the emotion. You've talked about you as a player, and these are all things I wanted to know about. But we've talked about it, so I want to know, on a technical level, what makes that instrument sound like you're playing single notes, they're beautiful, you're playing expressively, but the sound is so there's something about that instrument that just emotions ooze out of it.
Yeah.
Is it the way the oscillators are made? Is it the way the filters slope? What is it about that instrument that makes pretty much anyone that plays it can just make something incredible out of it?
Well, one thing that the 80 does do that other synthesizers don't is there's a very, how to put it, the operation of the synth is very, very lazy.
Okay.
So when you hit the key and the filter opens, the envelope opens for the filter, it's sort of like,
okay,
rather than go, like another synth would do. So everything about it is very
latency
laid
response.
back.
Yeah.
And because of the way the way the pressure works on the keyboard, there's you can have a control that you can't even get on this or the Hydra. It's a very definite communication between finger and aftertouch. You can feel exactly what you're doing. You can with these, but only up to a degree.
Yeah.
But with that, it's like playing a violin. The guy also feels what he's playing. It's like that with her. And but some people will play an 80 and they'll play it in a very completely different way.
Yeah.
But I put that down to spending most of my life listening to Vangelis and people like that who play in that kind of way, and because that's the machine that will deliver that particular type of thing. So basically, what I'm really doing is playing the 80 in a way it can do best, the best way to play it, kind of thing, which just accentuates, its laziness. It's not the sharpest knife in the drawer kind of.
Right.
It's a bit, it's like, oh yeah, okay, kind of thing. As we've already heard tonight, I like marbles. That's the 80 in terms of response times. It's very
lethargic. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it lends to that sort of emotional kind of.
It's great.
Ease.
Yeah, it's perfect. That's a great explanation of it.
Love it. Okay, I think we have time for one more.
Okay.
This next one is Fleet of Worlds. Is that correct, Kent?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go with Fleet of Worlds. Okay, before you start, there is a new Avatar movie appearing this December. I expect to hear this in that movie.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
If not, I am going to be very disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just telling my brother,
I like what he said.
I was just saying, oh my God, this reminds me of Edward Scissorhands. This is a Tim
Oh,
Burton
yeah.
classic.
Yeah, I can hear that.
The whimsical.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, it's
Yep.
just,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah,
a
Tim
masterpiece.
Burton, the Avatar. Yeah, I can. Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, this is 2 questions. What were the instruments involved on this track? And the second question is, how much fear do you allow yourself to have when you're composing the track?
Okay. First part of the question. Let's see. CS80. And a shitload of sample libraries.
Mm-hmm.
Synthphobia. God, I'm trying to remember now. There'd be definitely a lot of Synthphobia. There would be some, a lot of East-West. Definitely a lot of East-West sample libraries in that. Quite a lot of them. So yeah, basically an awful lot of sample libraries and the CS80.
Mm-hmm.
So how much fear do I allow myself? How do you mean?
Well, I think we all, songwriters, or just when we're in this constructive phase, there's, well, for me at least, there's always a dosage of fear that comes with it of, do I want to put this track out? Am I going the right direction? Are these things lining up? And those fears will ultimately prevent me from progressing in one direction or another. So I've started to allow myself certain fear, but not so much of it in the passenger seat while I'm trying to drive it.
Right, okay. Fear. None. Couldn't give a monkeys.
I got
If
2.
people don't, if I put stuff out and people don't like it, fine.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of other stuff out there to like.
Yeah, I love that.
Enjoy.
Right.
So don't allow yourself any fear. There's not, fear is not supposed to be a component in this at any point. Right? If you got any fear, just go and tell it to fuck off. Right? Seriously.
Right.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I mean, if you looked at worst case scenario, you put out a track and somebody didn't like it. Big deal. Taylor Swift's got people who don't like her music.
Right.
Hans Zimmer's got people who don't like his music. There's people who don't like Chopin, for Christ's sake. What are you fearing?
Yeah.
Do not fear.
Very true.
No, rubbish, no, bollocks to that, no.
Yeah.
Don't.
Wise words of Kent Spong, everybody.
Wise
Brilliant,
words.
brilliant
Mate,
words
no,
of
look,
Kent
there's
Spong.
there's nothing to lose. I mean, let's face it, my entire life is based around fear. Right?
Very true.
That is true.
That's
That is
a
true.
v-
As a
huge
microphone-
statement. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking, frightened to go out? Come on,
Yeah.
right? So am I going to have it with music as well? No.
Yeah, you got enough to worry
I
about.
got enough to worry about without worry about that.
Right.
Or what people think.
That's
No.
great advice.
Yeah, it really
Great
is.
advice. Yeah.
Don't, because once it's in, once it gets in,
It's in.
you never get rid of it. So
Right.
show it the door.
As Kent, he hasn't left his home because of it.
Yeah.
Now, I know it sounds a bit hypocritical, but somebody who is agoraphobic
But it
saying
makes
this,
sense,
but
though.
trust me,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, it
Right.
makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it makes perfect
And
sense.
and that's why
Yeah.
people should trust you because you're
living
living
it.
it 24/7. Yeah.
Yeah, because I did let the
Yeah.
fucker in.
Yeah.
Yeah, take a seat, sit down. You know,
In
want
a
some
way,
chips?
you're an expert of something that nobody wants to be,
To be an expert
of.
in, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Do not
Yeah.
go down that road.
Yeah.
It's
Lamar,
basically
you have
my
anything?
advice.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
real. I'm
absolutely.
listening. That was like
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
That was refreshing
brilliant.
to hear because my brother and I share that same.
Yeah, we deal with
angst.
it.
We deal
Brilliant.
with it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm sure
just-
others deal with it too.
Yeah. Do not. No, don't give it bleeding
Yeah.
house room.
End of the day, who gives a shit as long as we like it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Love
Exactly.
it.
So I have this. These are my last questions that I love to ask, and these are more homage versus questions. But like Vangelis, like Hans Zimmer, and now like my new favorite, Kent Spong. You are the reason why I stay at the movies when the shit is long over, and I listen to the rolling credits,
Mm.
and it just tells me the recap and the end of the movie by listening to the score. And it's always been a thing of my brother and I, especially like I think what really turned me on to it was Hans Zimmer and the Da Vinci Code. That score was, to me, was like, okay, you need to stop and listen because there's obviously good music being played here.
Yeah.
So every time I listen to you when we have our popcorn night, that's the personal side of music where I actually get to just tune out, play whatever movie reel that's in my mind, and then let the Spongelis work. So with that being said, I really want to thank you for doing what you do. It's always nice to hear your music, and it has a significant place in the world. And I really want others to experience the Spongelis.
Yeah. Well said, brother. I say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I say, if you want to hear really brilliant music, it's going to be in films. Music that sticks around, like Lara's theme. Yeah, Marconi's Lara's theme in was it Once Upon a Time in New York?
I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, it's a stunning piece of music that really fits the picture that it's playing with. It's I mean, Morricone was a genius in his own right as well.
Right.
Some of the stuff he's done, those iconic spaghetti western films as well, This is where you get, music that actually has real, So, and of course, once you've seen the film, you've got that to fuel it when you do hear it. So, it's, always listen to the credits, closing credits. Oh,
Yeah.
Always.
Always. Tone, you got anything?
I'm going to start listening to some closing Kent, real quick, because I'm sure we're running short on time. How'd you start in music in general? And then how'd you get into the repair that the expertise you have? How'd you get there? And then, if you don't mind, real quick at the end, give me a good modern score musician that I can go check out.
Right. How did I get into it? My nan had a piano that used to. I never played it. I used to throw things at the strings at the bottom. I used to love the sound of it. Seriously, I would, throw things at it, and it would go twang like this, and I was fascinated by it. The reason I got into keyboards, it was my mum. She bought me a chord organ for about 10 quid off somebody from her work, to try to bring me back to humanity, because my dad had just died, and he used to sit in my bedroom with this after school, pushing the chord buttons and trying to play by numbers and stuff like that. And eventually I got myself a double manual organ that was bought for me, and that was it. I was off. Playing Spanish Eyes, things like that, with the little chord rhythms going ding, 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 and all that sort of stuff. And then synthesizers happened, and holy shit, I was gone. That was it. The reason I got into repairing was, every penny I had would go into a keyboard.
Sure.
And there was no money left over for to repair it when it went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So I would open them up and see if I could figure it out for myself. And slowly over time, got pretty good at it, essentially. So self-taught.
Yeah.
And that's how I became a synth repairer in the end. Because people wanted to give me money to fix their keyboard.
Right.
Going, yeah, sure, bring them in.
Yeah.
So that's how that all came about.
Amazing.
What I think the last part of his question
Yeah.
was what
Potter.
Oh God, mate, there's so many. Best thing to do, go onto YouTube, type in film scores in the search, and you will be braided
Okay.
with all kinds of where people have put film score compilations and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and you can try out the different things. Sometimes they do it with the film, so you got the reference as well. For some reason, the algorithms don't seem to notice film scores.
Oh yeah, or music. Period.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. If you put up a lump of a single, a Cardi B or a Taylor Swift or
okay,
whatever,
yeah.
and it'll go and it's gone.
I don't consider that music for one.
You ain't the
Like,
only one. I'm not
yeah,
a pop
like-
fan.
Well,
Yeah.
I
Not
lost,
mainstream media music. Like
No, I lost interest in mainstream
Yeah.
media a long time. I don't know
Yeah.
whether it was because of my age or because the music
Just
got
shit.
too
it's just
plastic.
it sucks.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's be
exactly.
honest.
It got very plastic. Yeah.
It's got very
It's-
plastic.
it sounds like AI slop
I'm a
to
Barbie
me.
world.
Yeah.
Right?
What is it? In the plastic world.
Yeah.
Made
The
of
only single I got
plastic.
was Skyfall, and that's technically from a film. So
Right.
Yeah,
right,
exactly. Yeah.
Da-da, da-da.
Well, this
Batman.
was freaking amazing. Very
Right?
excited
This
that
is-
we finally got. You know how hard it is to get a hold of this man.
I think the world
What?
knows.
Spong.
Yeah, Spong Gillis is an elusive
I almost called Doom and said, Doom, could you just hike it over to Kent's house?
Just
and
go walk over there
tell
and
him,
knock on his door.
Email, motherfucker.
Look, Ken,
Check it.
you need to give me Fiona's number so I can communicate with Fiona
Fiona,
because
yeah.
she's
it's
the
like,
only.
it's like I said to Tony. I said, like I'm doing this, and then I'm going back to work.
Right.
Yeah.
I got, what is it? It's 10 to midnight, but I have to go back to work now because I've got to get these two machines done
But
for
you
tomorrow.
don't sleep, Ken. So what's
Well,
the
that's
big
because
deal?
people keep sending me fucking. I mean, these keyboards, they're going to be on stage tomorrow,
right.
so I have to get them done.
Yeah.
And they've been
Well,
going quite well, but I
so
still have to finish them.
So this was your allotted union break. So now you have to go back to work.
Yeah, essentially, I have to go back to work now and complete the order, as it were. Yeah.
Anyone we know that you're working on right now that we should.
Oh, he probably signed NDBs like a motherfucker.
NDAs.
Or NDAs, yeah, sorry, NDAs.
Funny enough, I can't talk about these.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn it.
I knew it.
Well, look here, everyone.
It's like asking me what film am I working on and how much do the movie stars make. I
Yeah,
can't
I
tell
can't
you
say
that.
that.
Yeah,
That
I know.
information.
Yeah. Look here, everyone. If you want to get a hold of Kent Spong, go to his YouTube channel.
Google him.
Google him.
Like,
Google me, bitch.
I'm going to create a t-shirt where it has Kent Spong on that little dinosaur thing and it says Google me, bitch.
I like it.
Or just break your
Yeah.
synthesizer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And either way,
And then Google him.
you got to Google him.
Yeah.
Well said, Tone.
And,
Good job, Tony.
and you can also catch Kent Spong on PSN on Fridays
And the pubness.
and his own show, The Pubness.
Whenever he feels like the pubness
Right.
needs to be aired.
Whenever it happens, yeah.
Yeah.
And if he has a wild hair up his ass, you may hear him
Just
playing
leave it
live
alone.
with
Just leave it
S.O.R.
alone.
on
You
the
might
S.O.R.
hear
You
radio.
never know.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know.
Yeah,
I mean,
we need to have one of
We
those
need to
again.
get those going and
Yeah,
start
again.
dedicating some more days. So, I don't want this whole scoring thing to fall out of the back of my mind. You
Yeah,
know, I got
yeah.
shit falling out back there.
Yeah,
all
we
the
need to
time.
we need to dedicate a day like every couple of weeks where Kent comes on and
right?
we just
and we just
Play
have
some
fun.
music.
just yeah.
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 You can't kind of ease yourself back in after
Right.
Yeah.
doing the 365. What the
Oh
fuck?
my God.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, Kent said it
Because I think it was about, what was it, about show 160, 170, this sort of like, why the fuck did we come up with this?
Oh my
Yeah.
God, Kent. I don't know how we got through
It was
this.
rough.
Everybody was asking, whose bright idea was this? Nobody
Yeah.
could ever come up with who.
I don't know
whose
how we
bright
got
I
idea.
through
think we
No
forgot
idea.
we also had lives.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
dude, I mean, like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
actually, I'm working on a Denzel Washington impression. It's coming along.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
nice,
Can't wait
nice.
to hear that.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
But like the 365 gave you guys, 365 days
To practice.
to practice and stuff like that. It
Yeah.
also gave Kent a reason to start playing again.
Yeah.
Right.
If you
Well,
remember.
yeah. No, to that,
Yeah.
I mean, eternally grateful to you because
Yeah.
it was so easy to go, oh, I'll just sit on the settee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking exhausted. I'll just sit here and watch some mindless crap that Fiona's
Yeah.
watching.
Yeah, exactly. We need to bring that back. We need to get Kent back on the keys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
We
Yeah.
shall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, any last words, fellas?
Yeah, Kent, you just got a beautiful mind, man. And I just really want people to know about who you are and why you are. And, no matter what, you've always had a essential open book into your life. And when you're friends with someone, you see your friendship out and you don't let other things creep into your head. And, and you can disagree with people and still come back and be like, so what the fuck are we doing today? And
Oh, yeah.
it's a very rare thing for most people to have.
it, yeah.
And I love who you are as an individual. You're a very beautiful person.
Too many big-headed people out there nowadays.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
nice
way
to
too many.
be with somebody that's humble.
Life
Kent,
is too short for grudges.
It is.
It is.
Right.
Well, for me, Kent, I just want to reiterate that you have you have this innate ability to transport me into worlds when it comes to your theatrical finger work, sir. It's always a blessing to hear you because you really do have a talent that you may not see or you may have a hard time recognizing yourself, but I think it's up to people like us to remind ourselves how good we really are. So I
Yeah,
appreciate
very
you
true.
and the music that you make, sir.
Thank you.
Tone,
Kent,
you
you're
got
up.
nothing?
Nothing
You say
crazy.
ditto. This is where you say ditto. Ditto, where everybody said ditto.
Kent, could you keep talking over the guy? It's like I'm trying, Meryl.
It's like I said it.
They said a lot of stuff that I would have said also. It's wonderful being able to get to know you, and being that you're stuck in that little world that you're stuck in. It's great to have this to be able to talk to you.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah, it's a bloody lifeline, mate, I tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We met a lot of people through this that we would have never met before ever in our whole entire
Did
lives.
we though? I mean, did we?
We did though. We really did.
A lot of people.
A
We did.
lot of people. Yeah.
A lot of people.
Yeah. For me, Kent, you just have the most beautiful heart. One of the biggest hearts I've ever been gracious to experience. And I'm thankful to have you in our lives and thankful that you would even consider coming on our little teeny show for an interview. So I appreciate
Oh,
that.
Of course I will. Of course
Yeah.
I would.
You're amazing.
See there? See, we do love you, Kent.
Yeah.
We do. We do. We
I
do.
love you back.
We do. And we love you and we
I love
worry
your
about
front as well.
and we worry about you. So I'm going to email you again. I need Fiona's number so I can WhatsApp her to make sure that you're okay.
Yes, we need a direct link.
We
because
need a
obviously
direct
You're
link.
not any good at entering.
It's hard.
Messages.
I was trying for Echo Craft for like weeks on end. And I'm like, yo, Echo, I'm telling you, I haven't forgot, but this motherfucker is like an enigma. I don't
Ken
know.
is just like, man.
I'm gonna have to send Morse code and smoke
a
fucking
pigeon
signals.
or
And then,
something.
Yeah,
One of those
'cause I get
non-flying
these-
pigs.
Because I get these little spates of where, like I'm doing lots and lots of Mustang.
Yeah.
Of course, all the work builds up. I go, shit. Lots of
Work,
work. And then eventually I come out of it the other end going, fuck the Mustang, front
Yeah.
work. And
Right.
suddenly, and I'm around
Yeah.
for a
Right.
little while, and them going, shit, the work's building up, work. Oh, the Mustang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Ken will also have you call. I'm not saying it was me, but it was me. Call California to make sure that he's getting the driver's side door of a
Oh,
Mustang.
yeah, that's right.
Yes, thank you for that.
Yeah,
That is
The
very
relief
true.
when I opened that crate and went,
yeah.
yes,
Oh, it's the right
driver's side.
side.
Right.
He's a wild and random.
Because I
guy.
told them on the website, I said, where you've got driver's door, it's showing a photograph of a passenger door, and
Yeah.
where you're selling the passenger door, you've got a photograph of the driver's door.
Yeah.
So when you say it's driver's side, do you mean our driver's side or your driver's side?
Right. Right.
Which one is it? Because we drive on the opposite road.
Right.
Yeah. So which one is it? Which one is it? You know?
Yeah.
All righty,
All right, everybody. Look, a quick shout out before we end this. Go to the affiliates channels, the Synth Samurai, the Renegades, the Probes, the ASIP Stripes, the Upstate, Downstate, Tom Smith sitting right here.
The Tone and Kent Spong's YouTube channel will be linked in the description. Along with Kent's SoundCloud account.
Yeah, shout out to the Hug Monster. Shout out to the Crazy Rabbit. Everybody, you guys know who you are. Space Capsule. The works.
And also, I always have to say this, but hit the dang on hype button. It helps us get out there in the YouTube multiverse.
We just need everybody to hit the hype button. If we get out there,
you get out there.
I mean, it ain't fucking rocket science.
For some people.
Don't you want people to see who you are?
Like, hit the like button, hit the hype button, hit the subscribe button, hit all the fucking buttons.
Hit all the buttons. All right, everybody. All right, everybody. With that note,
yeah.
thank you very much.
All right. Love, bye.
Love, bye.
Peace.